Welcome back to Speak Van Holding 247, etc. And if you like, subscribe and share. Bartender, pour me a drink. You got it. I'm going back in on the Bob Saget's death. Thank you, bartender. Bartender, pour my subscribers a drink as well. You know what? The other day, which was 2 days ago, I run across a video where the media reports that the police department have security video footage of the hotel where Bob, they say they have security footage, so I'm assuming that you got him coming in the door and in the hallway. But my question is this: since y'all determined that he slipped and fell and hit his head in the room, why would you keep back the video footage of him coming into the hotel room and in the hallway, in which the Ritz-Carlton can release to the public? Because that's their property. It has nothing to do with the slip and fall in his room. And since you claim that it wasn't a murder, why do y'all have it? I'm gonna tell you why. They already know Bob Saget came in with 2 people or more. These are my opinions and my theories. He came in. It could have been a woman, could have been 2 men, it could have been 2 transvestites. But here's one thing for certain: Kelly Rivio knew who he was with, because she already understood he had his different sexual picadillos that he liked. In my opinion, based on information and belief, in a totality of his jokes, Saget engaged in sexual conduct that's not normal. Now, he came in with them, and at some point, they're in that room. He posts his tweet or whatever, and then it happened. Now, let me tell you why I believe he was tied up. The 911 call. You have to understand the way that they trying to portray it. They trying to make it appear that when they found him dead or the wellness check, they trying to make you believe that they called 911 immediately. No, they didn't do that. They called management, somebody higher up of the management of the hotel, and they told him to remove something from Bob Saget or off of it that was around him. This is why when you go back to a particular 911 call, the rest of the 911 calls doesn't matter. I post this particular 911 call in the last video. When the dispatcher asked him, "Why do you think or believe he's dead?" that person stated in this order: he's not breathing, he's not moving. And then he said something inaudible that only the 911 dispatch and the police department could have warped. It said, but one thing for sure, he said there's something all around Bob, or something tied around him, or all wrapped around him. So, in my opinion, that was some rope. The sexual fetish type tie-up stuff. That's the only thing that it could have been. So, the question is, did the house cleaning and security and the hotel staff tamper with a murder scene? Unknown, possibly to the sheriff and the police department. Or did they tamper with it? Because they did, in my opinion. And then the sheriff department knew about it but couldn't prove it, but has a theory about it but cannot prove it. Now, either way, that video footage you have show him entering there with some people. So you already know he didn't go to the hotel room by himself. So why would you say an unwitnessed slip and fall when you know it was other people in that room? Now, the other people, I believe that Kelly Rivio knew, and she set him up. That's what I believe. Now, here's another thing you have to think about. These hotel rooms, they give you where you can put a do not disturb sign on your door as well. So I'm saying that maybe it was a do not disturb sign on this door, because sometimes they'll come up there, they'll knock and see if you want breakfast, they'll call and see if you want breakfast or whatever. I'm just, dealing with that type of high-end hotel. Now, as I stated, why do the police have video footage that they haven't released to the public, since it has nothing to do with what happened in that hotel room? Because they already say slip and fell. But that video footage show him with some people or somebody, and they're afraid for some reason to release this here. But like I said, the question now to that hotel ownership, management, why haven't y'all released those videos, since they determined it's not a murder and it was an accident, that something happened in this room? See, your video footage capturing what's in the lobby and the hallways, you can do what you want with that, because there is no expectation of privacy in those particular areas. So my question to the hotel, why aren't y'all releasing that? And another reason, why haven't the media sought out the security personnel and the house cleaning person that purportedly found him? Because they can tell you firsthand what they saw. I'm going to tell you why they haven't reached out to him. Because they can't find them, and they won't be able to find them. I don't even think them was the people real names. Whoever found him house cleaning, more than likely was a foreigner. They paid him, told him leave the country, had him sign something. Let him know if you go to talking, we know how to reach out to you. Told security the same thing. So, and then the other 911 calls, they're different. They leave out the fact that something is around him. So what was that something that they evidently removed that changed the view of how the police department would have perceived that scene when they arrived? I'm signing off. Speak Van Holy. I'm enjoy this drink. Y'all finish y'all's too. Well, act like you got a drink.